Okay, we're live. Happy Sunday. We might have a new theme, special guest Sunday or special guest day. So today I have Jennifer with us, and she's going to do the Hello Spring Wreath, which is kind of a larger project. So we're both going to be working together managing the larger transfer. It's not impossible to do it by yourself, but it definitely helps to have two hands. The Hello Spring Wreath, and you can just see exactly how big it is. It is 18 by 18, and we are going to do it on, and I'll pull this up here in a second, on the Grayson 18.5 by 24.5 board. All of the supplies that you're going to see us today, it's available in our shop. So I can link the different product names and catalog page numbers, all that, if you have questions. Okay, so let's start. This is a brand new transfer. We got it in, did we just get it in this order? This might have, yeah, this just came yesterday in the mail. So, and I know that you can't see, we still have 2 Christmas decorations on the wall behind us. So this Christmas decoration was our Santa, and we got rid of that so that we can add now some spring. Okay, brand new transfer. If you want to open that sucker up, with all of the new transfers on the back of the transfer sheet, there are care instructions and use instructions. We also have tutorial videos for any of our new customers that haven't tried it before and need some help and guidance. We brought out 2 of our Chalk Couture fuzzing cloths because we are working with such a large transfer. It's just going to be easier if we have 2 fuzzing cloths. And then I found with the larger transfers, if you flip them upside down and actually remove the transfer sheet from the transfer instead of removing the transfer from the backing sheet, it tends to work easier. Hey Roxanne, got Jennifer with us.
Yay.
She's our special guest Sunday. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold down the transfer while you take the backer transfer sheet off. Hey Chelsea. And then we're gonna save that transfer sheet because that is how we're gonna store it later. Now that we have, and you can see this is super sticky, so we're gonna take our transfer, flip it over on the fuzzing cloths if you wanna try that. And remember, depending on the type of surface that you use, we're using a reusable chalkboard surface. So if it was a pillow or cloth, we've got the kiddos home, so one of them is sneaking around here in the kitchen. We'll see if he makes an appearance. But because we're using the chalkboard surface, we don't want the transfer to get stuck on it and stretch or tear when we pull it off. So we're gonna put it on our fuzzing cloth, fuzz it real good, pick up some of that microfiber.
Just going over to that middle section.
Okay.
Let me know.
We usually do this, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times or so. As you're coming in, say hi, because I can see some of you as you come in, but I can't see everybody. So let us know who you are, how your Sunday's going. Okay. All right. So now as we peel it up, I will move the fuzzing cloths out of the way. If you just kind of want to hold that so it doesn't stick to itself. It's another thing with the larger transfers. You just don't want them to stick to themselves. It's not impossible to get apart, but I It's not super easy. Okay, so we're using the 18.5 by 24.5 Grayson board. With the Grayson board, it does come with the hardware, and you can hang it horizontally or vertically. So I always double check where my hardware is at so I don't make the design upside down. Yep, I will be there in like 40 minutes. But then it's my Friday, so. Okay, now if you just want to, oh, there we go. Line that up. Kind of center it and line it up, no pressure.
Right, kind of hard to do from the side.
And I can't really tell if it's centered. If we need to move the board, you can.
Maybe you should take this side and I'll take this side.
Okay. And just kind of lay it over top.
Yeah.
What do you think? Does that look alright?
I think so.
Okay. So now that we've got it where we want it, we're just going to, hey Trevor, hey Lauren. We're just gonna stick it down and get all the air bubbles out. It's alright if you've got some air bubbles in the green part of the transfer, but for sure for the silk screen part, you don't want any air bubbles on there. Now, because this is one of the larger transfers, we're gonna do it in stages. So we're just gonna kind of play it by ear, but the Chalkology paste dries fairly quickly. So we don't want to spend a whole lot of time and do the whole design before we peel up the transfer, because then we run the risk of, if the paste is drying when we peel the transfer up, it's going to peel up the paste too. So we're probably going to do sections at a time and then peel it up in sections. So we'll kind of explain that process. For the wreath, I think we're going to use the green, the sage green. Go ahead. And then we'll just kind of go from there. I know it's a little bit hard to see from that angle of the camera, but she's just applying the Chalkology paste with the squeegee, making sure that we're getting coverage on the silk screen areas. It's real easy to see here in person what areas are covered real well and where you need to add more. It doesn't take a whole lot of paste, but we kind of just put it on thick, squeegee off all the excess, and put it right back in the jar so we can reuse it.
Do you want to do all of this, or do you want to stop and do the hello?
I think we should probably peel that part up.
Okay.
And then probably hello, and then maybe the rest of that in spring.
Okay.
I'm thinking. So if you want to peel that up, just till about right here. So she's going to peel up the layer just that she did. So we're doing the mini peel and reveal here, and you can kind of see underneath the design. Perfect. And then I'm going to put this back on, and you just kind of let go. Yep, just like that. That way we've peeled off the transfer, and then when you let go, it just kind of sets it back on top, but it's not sticky on top. And now, do you want hello in the morning sky or in coral, couture coral?
Morning sky.
Morning sky, which is one of my new favorite colors. Oh, there's a little bit at the bottom of that. There you go. I think that's gonna look really good. Alright, so then we'll peel off the hello. I'll just kind of... So you're starting to see it come together. There. Now, as we kind of lower it back down, I'm going to get this back down. Just about right there. Get that back down. Perfect. Now just let go. And then I would say maybe if you could do the green maybe to like here, the sage, and then also the couture coral.
Okay.
I'm gonna get Eric's off camera too here. He's our tech support. Hey Kim. If you want to get me something to stir this up with, so I can make sure that it's ready. Got my little stir stick. Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna give that back to you. And there you go. So then our spring is going to be our couture coral. And then we'll finish up our wreath with our sage green with some peony pink accents, which I think will be really cute. For everybody that is on the list, I know I'm trying to read that.
We got a question from Anne. What are you using to apply the paint with?
Oh, excuse me. We are using some squeegees that we've got. We've got the large squeegee and the mini squeegee. And then our Chalkology paste is what we're using with our reusable silkscreen transfer. This is the Hello Spring Wreath, and this is available in the current catalog on the 18.5 by 24.5 Grayson board. All of the stuff that you'll see us using today, it's all available in our shop, and I can, when we're done here, I can link the different products and the pages on the current catalog that they're in. And then I can, I should have a link to the shop somewhere on the page, but I'll make sure that it's real visible, that you guys can see it. All right, so then we'll do the same thing and peel it up this way as well, so we can make sure we get this up. And you're getting a little sneak peek again. Let's go all the way up past the, there. Now, as we put it back down, if you want to hold that one, yeah. And then go down just a little. Okay. And you can drop it. Perfect. Now we're probably gonna have to turn the board, because that'll probably be easier for you, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right, So now the final part, this will take just a little bit more time because we're going to be using the sage green and the peony pink for the flower accents. So I'm going to turn this board over so it's a little bit easier. Huh? Oh, let's get another squeegee. Actually, if you go right over there, the red drawer. Yeah, just kind of leave that in there. I have all my, we're just right here in the kitchen, and if you could see behind the scenes of what this kitchen table looks like and the kitchen counter and then all the supplies over there, it's kind of a wreck. Okay. Oh, here you go.
Thanks.
I have quite a few, I don't know, blonde moments, or I always joke that I'm a hot mess, and I had a dream the other night, and Lauren can attest that I'm a little bit of a hot mess, so it just kind of cracks me up that I have these different irritating moments. So within the wreath, not only on this section of the wreath does the wreath kind of break out into leaves, but then there's some flowers on there too. So we're adding that peony pink as the flower accents with the sage green, just to make it pop a little bit. And you know, maybe we just do it to like there or something, and then we can do that and peel it up one last time.
Okay.
Trevor said it sounds like something you can add to Chief's to-do list, LOL.
What's that? Oh, to clean? Actually, Sundays are his cleaning days, pretty much, because I go to work at 3. I will go to work here as soon as we're done, and then he does.
Don't give her any ideas, Trevor.
He does floors and laundry, but then I'm off tomorrow and Tuesday, and the kids are off school tomorrow and Tuesday, so we'll probably get our meal prepping and chores and all that kind of stuff tomorrow. And that I wouldn't even worry so much, like especially when you get in here, I wouldn't worry about squeegeeing off the extra. I would just cover it.
Right.
Because now we're getting into, I don't know, where some of the paste is getting real close together, so. We've got the, I'm gonna reach over Jennifer again. We've got the multi-tool, and we use this to help stir the paste before we were using it. But the multi-tool has 2 different edges to it, and this helps too when we're getting into some of the smaller fine areas. Or one of the, where did it go? I took one of the large squeegees and just cut it in, the one that we kind of cut in half. Oh, the one you're using?
Yeah, it looks like this one.
Yeah, so we just kind of cut this in half to give us a smaller squeegee to work with also. I'm gonna peel that part off so that doesn't dry.
So you peel from this corner?
Sure.
Or this one?
It doesn't matter.
Nope. Palms on.
Hey, you're all we're almost ready for the peel and reveal, Elaine. We're doing the very last section here. Okay. And then we'll just make that. Okay, you can drop it. This actually might be your board that we're using too, that we're recycling. All right, home stretch. Distracted from the flowers.
No, that's not flower.
This, for those of you that are new to us, the Chalkology paste, it's semi-permanent, It's really nice because it's washable off your hands. The surface we're using, this chalkboard surface, because most of the designs we do on the wall behind us, we don't seal them, so it's not going to be permanent. You can grab a board eraser, a Chalk Couture board eraser, and some water and wash it off, and it'll be all ready for the next design. So this will probably stay up until we get something. I don't know if it'll stay up all the way until we start getting into summer and barbecue season and 4th of July, and then we'll change out our design. Alright, so now we're ready for the final peel and reveal. Normally what we do then is we take our transfer and we stick it into a thing of water that we've got kind of off to the side. But with this being such a large transfer, it's not going to fit into our little pan of water. It's going to be a lot easier if we just wash it in the sink. So we're going to hand this off to Eric, our behind the scenes. And then let's show our, you can't see us,
Go to this
but yeah, what do you think about that? Hello Spring. We'll take an after picture too, but can you see the detail on the wreath flowers on the side? What do you think? Look good?
Very cool.
All right, that's it for us because I need to head to work so I can relieve Chelsea.
Lauren said she loves it.
Yeah, I can see. I have my glasses on so I can see today. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.